Okay, so once again, it's Thursday night, it's 8 PM, which means it's time for another Bitzbox live stream. So, as always, just going to get this shared up on Facebook, see if some people will come and join us, and then we can begin. I should have shared this earlier, but I think Facebook was down, wasn't it, for a little while, so which is quite unusual. Okay, there we go. I'll just share that. But yeah, I mean, everything's back up and running on Facebook now, so that's good. Mad Cow says, you start talking before people have a chance to join. Because was Facebook banned on YouTube? I have no idea. Oh, I'm eating some smiles. I don't know. It's possible. You never really see people talking about Facebook much on YouTube. Oh really? Yeah, I heard about his 24-hour live stream. I was going to tune in, but just completely forgot about it. I can't imagine streaming for 24 hours straight. It doesn't surprise me though, Google and Facebook don't exactly like each other. Peter Nichols says, hey, I think I might be the second one here. I would think you are correct. So anyway, painting this fella. I sprayed him brown. I don't think I'm going to go with brown now, but we'll see. I'm thinking more of a bony colour with some green in there. Oh, there you go. Mad Cow says you are. Yeah, so just the three of us at the moment. But obviously, hopefully, more people will join us. I'm really unprepared in terms of colours here, but there's just a few little areas underneath where the spray hasn't really hit, so I'm just going to whack any old brown under there. Anyway, hope you guys are well this evening. Yeah, we won't sell the bits for something like this. There's not a great deal of bits to the actual main thing, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go heavy on the dry brush with this and have more of a dead tree looking type thing. But they normally have brown in the recesses, so it should work. I mean, I'll work out what colours to do all the tentacles and such. There was one bit that was kind of V-shape and it was half a mouth. Two of those would make a truly nasty grin. Yeah, I suppose it would be this bit. Is that a separate bit that goes on? I think it is. To be fair, like all that is a pretty good mouth. I think the Great and Clean One's belly is very, that's sort of a very similar thing. Yeah, why does it only have 6 bells? One more would be perfect. Yeah, that's very true. It's just two to a branch, unfortunately. But yeah, they could have thought that through there. Today's free game on Humble Bundle is the Amnesia collection, apparently. So I would have downloaded it, but I forgot. I'll just let it dry. While that's doing that, I'll just get another coat of Dawnstone on the base. Nick says, oh yeah, I forgot that fact. So yeah, obviously the base is going to match the rest of the army, which makes sense. That's why I'm going to grey. I'm not going to worry too much about the base. Oh, excuse me, this evening. But we'll get this coat on while we're waiting for the brown to dry. I get the email every week as your show starts. Got like 10 games so far, I've not played a single one of them. I'm like that with games for gold. I download a lot of them and barely play them. I had a little go on that zombie game, what's on there at the moment, but I don't know, I got bored very quickly of that. I'm sure it might be quite good, but I don't have time to really give them a fair old go. There's like a Back to the Future game as well, but I haven't played that yet. But it's worth getting the games if they're free, innit? You never know, one day you might get round to playing them. Save them up for when you get ill or something, when you get man flu. Now, I've left my Nurgle-based minis for a while, so I can take a break from mould and greens. Yeah, so good idea just to swap and change between different projects every now and then. Keeps it all fresh. I've been painting the Beast of Nurgle. He's pretty much done. I've just got to highlight the slime in his mouth and finish his base off. The rest of it I'm just going to call done. He's come out alright. I've got another one to do at some point. And the other one I'll do green. I'll probably get a third one eventually. Oh, I've got to highlight all the little boils and stuff as well. I'll give them a little highlight. Yeah, that's basically about it for my last week. Although, well, I'll say that. This horse we were working on, was it the week before last? I started painting some of that in like a really dark, muted tone. So I've done a bit of that. I don't know if you guys have even seen it with all the extra little things on. I got the little sort of coffin lid shield, little quiver on there, and then the other side I've got a bow. Just a little bit of parchment, just to cover up my shoddy green stuff work underneath. And the rider guy is over here. So he sits on it like that. And I need to paint his armour and such. I've only sort of done a bit of bone on him. The other side I've just got a hand just resting on the horse. But yeah, gone really muted and dark. Really want that sort of Blandjitsu style on him, so yeah, I'll finish painting him off at some point. Maybe even convert up some dudes to go with him. I think I might make another one of these horses for my Nurgle army and do that guy on the horse. Can't remember the name of it now. It's like it's not a Rotbringer or something, is it? I don't know. Or a Harbringer. I'll have to have a look in the book, but yeah, I might convert one of them up. Hot Dice Miniatures is here, says, what up peeps? Hello, hello. I was watching a couple of your videos earlier in the week. Very good. Madco says the Beast of Nurgle kit is horrible. Shit model with hardly any customization. All models will have the same pose and that'll look shit on the tabletop. That is my biggest problem with it as well. Is it's just a single pose. Yeah, you can change the head and a few other bits, but yeah, the same pose. Yeah. May have to have some conversion work if I have more than a couple. Man says, looking at that great beast reminded me of The Exorcist and George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, oh, I love George A. Romero's films. So it's not waiting for this brown to dry on this tree. Almost there though. Oh no, actually. No, it's dry. It just looks a bit glossy for some reason. Crime Index is here as well. Hello. A lot of people joining us now. So yeah, this tree, I sprayed it brown for those who came in late, but I don't want to go brown. I'm thinking more bone now. So some heavy dry brushing is afoot. And we'll have some green in there as well. And Harry is here as well. Hello, hello. Yeah, the blue flesh in the sky, yeah. Someone's knocking on my door, so give me 5 minutes. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Seriously, it's actually cold callers at this time of night. I'm so sorry. Why do I even bother? Should just turn the lights off. No, I'm not being swatted. Not yet. I have no idea. I don't even give them chance. Life burglary. They might have just been like fundraisers or something. You get them now and then, or like a charity or something. Didn't even give them time to tell me. I was just like, nope. I'm sure he was a nice fella, but no, not at this time of night. I mean, it's 8:15 in the evening here. So, I want a bony colour. Maybe not go straight into the bone. Maybe we'll go like rack half flesh or something. Yeah, maybe missionaries. Let's have a little sign on the door that says on. They want a light up sign that says on air. People can't distract you. And my missus is out tonight, so that's why she's not here to answer the door. Oh, my larger dry brush. The dog's just going to bark at him going past the window now. Yeah, super soaker. Oh, sorry, I'm shouting to the microphone. Where the hell is my large dry brush? Alright, smaller dry brush. It's fine. So, anyway, Mad Cat's got a weekly update on his Warlord. The main torso is almost done. Just shoulder and weapon holding parts put in place. Nice. Oh, Phoenix says, is that figure or scenery? This is kinda both. It's a fortification in 40k, and I think horticulous slime arts can like plant these and they give you like bonuses to your army. And I think you'd have to pay points for them. Mad Cow says I need my angle grinder to be able to fix the weapon arm bits on the warlord because I'm putting a metal bar through it to magnetize the weapons. Nice. The legs are almost done, just need a base to screw the legs into. We'll need some large wooden base, I think. I just seen the new Warhammer TV video about the new witches. I saw the one they put up yesterday, I think it was. If they put up one since, then I haven't. I'm really annoyed about this dry brush. And I also need this. Yeah, so a really, really heavy dry brush. Almost like an overbrush. My only concern is that it might clash too much with the base, but hopefully we can add enough colours elsewhere to try and break it up. And I'll add some green into this as well. Just open the door naked and tell him, it took you long enough, I called you hours ago, so did you bring the condoms on the loo? I put sheets down on the floor already, so don't worry about poop. I wish I was witty enough to think of something like that on the spot, even though I wouldn't do that, but I wish I was witty enough to think of it. I just couldn't imagine doing anything like that. 99% of people are just going to turn you away or moan at you. But what I hate is that, like, the couple next door to me, they're both in their 80s. There's a woman across the road who lives on her own who's 97. She doesn't need bloody people knocking on her door at this hour. And they certainly don't next door. But people just don't think about shit like that. As I thought today, you can actually see her now. Well, not the model, but the illustration, yeah. Getting exciting. My female elves will certainly have some nice reinforcements coming, I think. Ooh, Caspian Klassen, I hope that's pronounced it right. Just painted my entry for a start collecting painting competition. Nice. I was tempted to pick up start collecting Nurgle demons, which I still want to get one anyway. But I want to get Horticulus and the Great Unclean One done. Yeah, speaking of which, the Great Unclean One is finished. You guys might have seen them on Instagram. We were painting them last week. But ta-da! It's all finished. So happy with him, but hard to get in shot. Yeah, lovely model. Definitely want to get another one. Mad Cow says, I don't care all about Age of Sigmar, but I would be interested in some cool Medusa models. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really sweet. Here's me not actually painting anything on screen. So it's getting there, it looks a bit Yeah, a bit patchy at the moment. I'll probably go over it again in some areas. Obviously, we'll do a lighter dry brush on top of this as well. It's all experimentation at the moment. If it doesn't put them off, I might get some new friends. Yeah. Harry says, really? I don't like 40k. Well, I haven't played 40k yet, that's why, but I love AOS. Better looking models makes more sense than 40k. Well, I love them both. Massively 40k person for a long time, but I like Age of Sigmar. Both have you know, both have good things and bad things about them. Very similar games now, of course. Caspian says elves. Says that looks great. Was Warhammer the first wargame you played? 40k was for me. Played 40k. Well, I've been playing 40k on and off for a long time now. The Mad Cow says, how does the 7 or 9 different realms that are linked together with magical gateways make more sense than 40k, which is just humans who have lost the understanding of technology? That's because it's sexy. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, 40k is just in a galaxy. I like the Mortal Realms idea because obviously it can expand the game out more rather than just being on one world. Like new races, it was very hard in old Warhammer for new races to suddenly just pop up out of nowhere. I was looked at the Blood and Fury trailer. There's no model in it as far as I could tell. So another video showing the model. Yeah, there's no actual model yet, it's just artwork I think they're showing. So there meant to be some announcement coming up as well. I saw some Balls article about that, but didn't read it. Yeah, can the lady turn all snaky? Marco says, Oglef. Snake tits, okay. Yeah. Not familiar with that webcomic. If I remember, there was that rumour engine image with snake-like skin. Some folk thought it might have been Fulgrim. People jump the gun on some of them, don't they? Like, that lion shoulder pad, everyone thought it would be Lionel Johnson, and it's just a Custodes guy that no one really asked for. Even though I quite like the Custodes release, so I'd probably pick up a few of them. Okay, so that's this colour. So let's go with Shabby Bone. Probably even do Powered Witch Flesh over this, actually. I think maybe I want something a bit more whitish, it's a bit warm. No. Yeah, Powered Witch Flesh might be a better option. But we'll do this in the main body. Well, she has a producer, then she has no legs. If she has no legs, there's no way to get in. Still waiting for it, Madco. They haven't introduced any new races in AOS, they just separated larger factions and smaller ones and given them different names. Yeah, Harry says Sky Dwarfs. Yeah, I suppose Caradrons is kinda same with Fire Slayers, but they're still essentially dwarfs. But yeah, they're still nice that there's newer stuff. Cashman said, I wonder what the most popular AOS army is at the moment. It's got to be Stormcast. I think they'll just be like Space Marines own 40k, won't they? And they'll always be the most popular faction. I've still got loads of Stormcast stuff to paint. But just painting all that gold and blue just gets so boring. Powered Witch Flesh. That's Sulphur and Grey. I really don't keep stuff well. There's all over the place at the moment. Ah, there you are. Where you should be. My Powered Witch Flesh is almost a dry paint. It's just dried up so. Speaking of stuff drying up, I've got an Astro Granite, I think it's this one, which has just gone rock solid. Which is really annoying. That's just like, that is absolute solid as a rock. If anyone knows any ways that can be saved, probably unlikely, please give us a shout, but that is just terrible. So let's go. Going hard with the Powered Witch Flesh now. Mix it with some medium. Yeah, see, I will try that. I'm just not 100% sure how well it would work on the texture paint, but I mean that is proper solid. I fear the medium would just sit on top of it. I had renamed Fire Slayers because Dwarfs isn't PC. They're renamed Fire Slayers because Dwarfs isn't copyrightable, if that's even a word. Have you Vallejo thinner medium? Yes, I think so. I should have. I have no idea what Mad Cow and Harry are talking about. So man says drop in a drop or a few drops of hot water and get a paper clip and stir shake. Yeah, heat might be the answer. I want to go heavy on the white on the back here because that bone's still coming through. It won't just be 2 hours of me dry brushing, I promise. That's better. And give us a shout out, give us a shout, any idea what colour I should do with tentacles as well. Or if there's any particular colour you'd like to see with tentacles done. I haven't tried acrylic spray thinners, no. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, I add some green in there. You know how, like, sometimes you see, like, green on the backs of trees? I might have to just get a photo up for some reference. See what's the best way. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try that. Be nice to save it, because I go through a hell of a lot of this stuff, so I don't want to waste any of it. Can Stormcast be considered a new race? It'd be like saying Custodians are a new race and not a new faction. They're humans, regardless, though altered. Yeah, to say they're a new race would be a bit of a stretch, but a new faction at least. So, what the hell's going on here? I don't want to do any of this. I'm using I bought a crappy second-hand phone because my main phone is just playing up. So I've got this little cheap backup and it's crap. So yeah, I'll definitely try it then. Tentacles, I'll do some rotten green or something to tie them with the warm colours. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I do actually like that. Especially if I went sort of similar green to the Great Unclean one, maybe. Oh, for God's sakes. Peanut says genitalia as usual, yeah. Actually, sometimes some patches it's so the green actually looks like it's on top of the back. So that's another thing. I want to have some green in the tree. So maybe having green tentacles might be too much. We'll see. I'm thinking I'll dry brush just a couple of greens in some areas. With all this technical stuff, I think GW designers might have been watching too much Legend of the Overfiend. Just too much hentai. Yeah, we'll do a couple of greens then. That would be quite nice. Elysian green. Have I? This is why I need my other dry brush really, because as soon as you wash one out, it doesn't dry brush very well for a little while. But I should have another one lying about somewhere. That one might not be too bad actually. I was just trying to explain to Harry how a Lamia, brackets, snake woman, would be bangable and that there are even different versions of genitals depending on the path you take. This is what I have to put up with every week. I know that snakes are capable of queers. Yeah, so I agree with Harry to get that sort of cartoony feel for brighter colours. We'll see how the wind takes us, shall we? Yeah, I'm liking this. So maybe just some patches of this green. I mean, it's a Nurgle tree. Do whatever, can't you? Especially when there's like where there's like boils and stuff, we'll dry brush some green on there. Won't go too much on the branches. So, I mean, this is all experimentation, just something different to try. Man says, do you play Necromunda? I haven't actually had any games of it yet, but I have got the Goliaths and the Ashes. I haven't actually finished my Goliaths. Really looking forward to the Orlocks though. But no, I haven't played it. I've played a lot of Shadow War. Barely played anything for about a couple of months now. Hoping we'll fit in a Bat Rep or two before the baby's here. Who do you think the next group will be after the Orlocks? Oh, I want it to be Arbites. Could be Vansar. Could be any of them, really. I think they'll all get done eventually. You could even do them some Inky by Darkness and a sharp highlight, then gloss varnish them. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on the doing them like a darker colour. I probably should be doing the back of these weird things as well. I don't really know what's happening around the edge of them. Yeah, our boats would be really cool. Yeah, obviously whatever we like. Sword Kit Bash of the Arboites was pretty snazzy. I'm quite happy with how my Arboites video came out. That don't look too bad. Wouldn't be easy to do a whole squad of them, mind you. Did you see the new Battlefield Gothic 2 trailer? Yes, I did. Thinking maybe I'll actually dry brush the tentacles white and do a colour heavy over the top as well. My Necro Gang of Arbites was made partly of Junker's figs. Cool. I mean, another possibility is to do them this sort of colour, sort of browny orange. Kit Bash due to human Blood Bowl team chests. Yeah, that's a good idea. Can't remember what I used on mine. I think I just used Cadian torsos. But yeah, the Blood Bowl stuff would work really well. And it's got a bit of green on the back of them. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening on this tree. There's quite a lot of detail about it, but let's get all the main stuff done. I think today would be very good. There's a lot of bells and stuff as well. I like your new conversion vid. It inspired me to think about converting some bulkier Necrons using tow legs. Cool. Yeah, that came out alright in the end actually. I don't know if you can see in the light box behind me, but I'm halfway through filming the next conversion video in there. Fire Warriors with Necron hands and head. Cool. Yeah, that would work. Let's get some silver and gold on here. Now I guess these bits going around here, are they meant to be metal? Harry says come on, give us some spoilers. I was going to show you the model I'm having to convert him, but I haven't really done much to him. Basically I'm doing Nurgle Lords, so I'm showing off a couple of Lords I've already done. I'll show you my Lord of Contagion I've already done. The other one's just one what we did on Path to Glory. This guy wasn't actually converted on the video, but I did show him off. He's got like a Forsaken head, he's got the Man Reaper. So I haven't really done much to him, just from a Lord of Contagion. But I'll probably paint him up one day. Hajinga says they still look quite Judge Dredd. Yeah, and I suppose that's what you want with Arbites. Mad Cow's been thinking about GW's new miniature design decisions. We're in the Disney era of GW, and the models are too busy, almost no room for conversions or being creative. Yeah, there's definitely a change there for sure. Really noticeable with the Nurgle stuff, especially the Death Guard stuff. Just the way they go together. Like certain arms will go with certain bodies and stuff like that. You certainly need to be a bit more creative. So yeah, yeah, I'm not a massive fan. Yeah, like I say, what we can do is cut them up and repose them. Yes, disappointing. I don't know what the new Custody stuff is like, but sometimes it's nice just to have, you know, just your legs, your bodies, your arms, your heads and stuff like that all separately. Whereas you're getting a lot of like bodies and legs together now, or they only fit together with this body and this leg and this head sort of thing. Yeah, I think Hajinda's probably onto something there, because maybe they're doing it to make them easier to put together. Maybe that is GW's reasoning. So I just want to see if I can get a picture of this tree up to see what's actually happening around. Ugh. I don't like GW's sight on the mobile. There it is. So yeah, it's sort of metal around there. Good, we'll do that. They've got like pinky coloured tentacles. They don't look too bad because they're quite muted. For anyone who wants to see. A bit hard to see on this crappy old phone. so I think actually we won't use that silver, we'll use lead belcher, that's darker. Well, let's separate a bit. Yeah, I'm with you. I hate models that come in a certain pose where all the wires, power cables, chains, cloaks, etc. are part of the bits. Like legs with part of a cloak as part of the same bit. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's alright for maybe the hero of the squad or something, but not when it's just like random regular dudes. Yeah, and as you become more experienced with it, you'll find it's quite easy. A lot of the older kits will be more like the custody stuff. But yeah, if you've only done a couple of kits, then that's sort of understandable. That's a bit of a leap from one to the other, but when you start doing a few of them, you'll be fine. I see some guy on Facebook, he replaced these with like big eyeballs. That looked quite cool. Okay, so yeah, just going around these bits of metal. We'll do the chains as well. The actual belts we'll do in like brassy gold. Any good brand brushes you advise on? I love the scale 75 brushes. I absolutely love them, but they only do a size 1 and size 0. Although that will do you for the most part. I've heard Broken Toe do some really good brushes. I'll keep meaning to try them out. Not a fan of GW brushes. Their larger brushes are good. Their dry brushes are okay. But the smaller the brush gets, like I just don't like the small artificial layer brush. I just find it just don't keep a point very well, especially for a brush that expensive. Yeah, my Tempesta Prime can only really have a different head and pistol. Yeah. Oh, there's even one that's got like a jacket over his shoulder and that. But even so, that's still an amazing kit for conversions. What's the price of that China cast miniature of GW? Which one? I'm guessing that GW want to kill off the aftermarket bits creators. Yeah, possibly. As long as they don't want to kill off bits sellers, that's fine. Of course, it still makes our job a bit harder when they do shit like that. Although Plague Marines still sell really well. The Death Guard stuff, but it's hard to judge stuff when it's fairly new. Just sort of wait a little while. There's actually a lot of other nice bits on there. Oh, you mean that tree is cast in China? Yeah. Yeah, much like a lot of their scenery pieces. And interestingly, it comes in a different type of box, which is sort of another giveaway. Instead of having the boxes where the flap opens on one end, it's actually a box that opens up like that, which is much better, which is what they all should be, because then you can store stuff in them, just like in the old days. Yeah, you can sort of tell because there's a different type of plastic. Oh, it's very glossy. So really shiny. Leftover bits are ace, I agree. Yeah. And so yeah, going back, you actually asked what the price of the tree is. Let's have a look. Let's go on to the UK site. For some reason I'm on the Denmark site by default. Makes no sense. I just can't even remember what it's called. We'll just go on to H Sigma. There it is. Feculent Nile, that's what it's called. Come on then. No, it just doesn't want to do anything. Fine. £17 and 50p. Yeah, oh, Peter Nicholas has already beat me to alert. So Mad Cow says this is the third week of not taking his medication. He still feels like shit, but a bit better this week. That's good. Because told I'm a bit of a moody asshole at the moment. Yeah, some of us don't even need to be off our meds to be told stuff like that, so at least you're feeling a bit better. We know I'll get there in time, won't it? I always end up on a random country as well when I visit the GW website. I know, it's absolutely bizarre, isn't it? Especially like every single mobile phone pretty much knows their location. So why I can't just get your location details and just stick you on the relevant site, I don't know. Peter Nicholas says, Moody is okay. If I stop my meds, I'll get a heart attack. Yeah. Yeah, Moody doesn't seem so bad in comparison. So we're almost done for the silver areas, and then we'll move on to the brass. Okay. Yeah, mobile phones bound to the service provider and determine the location. Yeah. I used to hack the GPS just so I could play Pokemon Go without actually having to go anywhere. Which actually made the game half decent. Well, I hope you're over most of that, Mad Cow. That sounds terrible. So I'm going to get the yellow one here. Yeah, I agree with Peter. Keep on trucking. That does sound awful, but if it is all just from withdrawals, then of course it'll just get easier day by day, won't it? Harry says that's terrible. I had it with my wife 2 years ago. Now she is a lion. Five more weeks of this shit, apparently. Wow. So yeah, I remember you saying last week about 2 months. 5 more weeks. By then I'll have a baby in the house, more than likely. Oh, it's crazy. I mean, you might get lucky, they might not last that long. Harjinder says, do you have a name yet? No, we have a short list. We do have a short list. But that'll be, the definitive name will be decided after the baby's born. My missus seems to think that if we pick a name now and the baby's born, it might not suit the name. But yeah, they all look the same to me. Didn't we agree on Celestine the Living Saint? Oh, yeah. If only I could persuade her. I would have gone for a Lariel if I could have chose a wargaming related name. I think I'd have gone for a Lariel. Yeah, big old yellow bits. They'll need a know. Yeah, Morotai. That'd have been cool. Roll on the Nurgle name generator. Roll a die and on 6 you get to pick. Oh, well, I'll never get to pick then if you've seen my dice rolling. That's not Maria, that's Griselda the Hive Crone. Yeah, Lariel isn't a nice name, is it? My missus does like more unusual names. More sort of old-fashioned names, though. So this poor kid's never going to find their name on the side of a Coke bottle. Whatever it'll end up being. Reroll 1, 2 and 3 then. Mad Cow says I used the Nurgle name generator, I got these. Galdresh, Perchbine, Aramine, Rivehox, Camona. Oh my god, I can't even pronounce them. It's Corner Tricks. Krygon will be most accurate. Yeah. Artemis would be cool as well, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. What I should do is just say, oh, this name's nice, and then just not mention where it comes from. Yeah, Fiend. We do have a pretty good shortlist though. I don't know what I got on my leg, that is not paint. It's probably muck from the dog. Took the dog out for a walk a little while before the show. It's a bit muddy out there. Name her Artemis, you owe me Bitzbox. Yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. So that's more of a boy's name, I'd say. Is this a battle name generator? Cool. Again, they're a bit of a tongue twister, some of them. Arabosha. Was it Cafala? Or Cafala? Olia, Meshone, Viscella, Diloia, Alephera, Chrysella. What am I doing? I don't want that. Basically, the missus just chooses names and then I just let her know if I like them or not. So almost everything I picked just I don't get the file saying anything. Can't if everyone got Kylo. He's so annoying, isn't he? That's why I don't like about his bells, they wiggle about a bit. Wow, I didn't even realise we're over an hour into the show already. That has gone so quick. Mrs. Always choose, and I have to say yes, so it'll be an Elizabeth Sophia for me. That's quite nice though. They're nice names. And Vandus is here. Hello. Cool, I think that's all them areas. I think I'm going to come back to our Powered Witch dry brush and just go around with teeth. If I can find out what I did with my dry brush. Oh, I'm not organised tonight. It hasn't fell on the floor, has it? No. Oh, my dry brushes. Aha! Hiding under my palette. Friggin' a blight tree. Yeah, there are actually no Nurglings in a blight tree. Random political thing for this week's derail. Apparently you can be sent to prison in Canada if you refuse whatever random gender pronoun a person identifies as. So calling someone so and identify as a banana can get you sent to jail. What a wonderful and progressive country, ... Yeah, that's probably not true though, is it? Like, there's probably some really bizarre one-off occurrence. But I don't doubt that's an actual law. But I find it hard to believe a lot of these sort of right-wing news stories. There's always some balmy example of anything though. There's a wee Nurgling in the back of a tree. Oh yeah, there he is, just sort of poking his head out. Oh, it's another little thing I got to paint. Yeah, Van says cool names for what? Just they're trying to come up with some baby name ideas, but not like my missus will ever let any of them fly. Yeah, I'm just gonna be lazy and just do the teeth like that. Bugger it. That's fine. I mean, there's actually no way you can paint inside here. You'd have to not glue this bit on. Get in there. So again, that can just be dry brush. It's mainly just a load of maggots. They said Nurgling in a blight tree. Seems legit. This Avalanche Sunset's almost dry for another coat. Czech Brazilian one's totally hilarious. We'll have to. We've got this app where it just comes up with random baby names and you have to give them a thumbs up or thumbs down, and then you can sort of link each other's phones or iPads or whatever to it, and then they'll just give you like a short list of what you both said yes to, but they don't actually work. But I just had really stupid names. They weren't really great. Just can't see anything like that sticking though, can you? It's just ridiculous. I mean, there must be some loophole like, I mean, you can't just guess and get it wrong and then that's breaking the law. That's just stupid. Phoenix says the Blight tree is starting to look good. Thank you. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Starting to look like, resemble something. That train piece is nasty on the game. Plague bear's moving 15 inches a turn. Yeah, so cool, isn't it? I think it looks nice as well. Something interesting for my Nurgling army. I'm really trying to focus on the Nurgle stuff a bit. Do some more Death Guard and that, but we'll see when these elves come out. Or when the baby's here before I can be able to do anything. And I did share this guy at the beginning of the show. He's not finished, but I thought I'll show him off for sort of the later comers. We built him a couple of weeks ago, I think it was now. Added a few little bits on the back of the horse. No, I've gone for a really muted, dark scheme on it, so just getting there. Quite happy with it. It's not the most interesting thing to paint though. Yeah, looks cool. Needs more cowbell. It does need one extra bell, as Mad Cow rightly pointed out earlier in the show. Right, I'm still undecided on the tentacle colour. Still undecided. He says, now your tree looks great. Like Nigel Farage, only a mother could love. Yeah. Let's face it, in his case, probably not even her. Four Blight Dies on Flies, 1 Beast, Lord of Plagues, 5 Blight Kings, and Book. Is that like your list? Or what you've bought? That sounds like stuff I need to get. Harry says there's missing some muted blues. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I was thinking sort of muted blues or... I was gonna... Oh, right, yeah. I'm gonna do a purple wash on the bell. Purple wash for bells. Okay, so that's for wash. I like washing gold with power, but that's quite nice. Vander says with a few demons in it. The beast price made me cry, though it's freaking huge. Oh, you mean the great unclean one? He is so big. He's so big. I can't even get him in a shot. Macco says, as you can change whatever you like, I want you to oh no, wait. Oh, sorry, my chat went then. Want you to refer to my gender as the Führer. Blacks to call me Master and Muslims to call me Allah. It's what I identify my gender as. Stop oppressing me. To be fair, I've never actually met anyone who doesn't like identify as like a man or a woman. I'm sure it's the people who say they identify as other things probably just taking the piss. Does seem to trigger the right wing really easily, doesn't it? It's funny, you can have one side of you got the SJW people who always moaning about something, and on the other side you got the right wing people who are always moaning about something. So yeah, it's best just to ignore it all. People just find any excuses to be pissy. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of shit in this world that shouldn't be acceptable. And people certainly have a right to get pissed at a lot of stuff. But some things are just silly. GW asked for gender, climb slash. I mean, that was the most bizarre thing that GW had in their questionnaire. I mean, I know there's a lot of transgender people in the hobby, but they will still identify themselves as a man or a woman. So they really don't need sort of an other option on that. But we haven't had anything else from this survey that GW did. I hope it would be nice if they could share some sort of results with us. Fan says, damn, I missed that part, I guess. Wondered how many people replied /. There must have been so many sort of troll answers for various questions in that. My wife just heard you say the Great and Clean on is so big, and asked what pervert watch. To be fair, it could be worse. I could be repeating certain things that Mad Cow has said in the past. Oh yeah, absolutely. Mad Cow says, I'm willing to bet the question, what would you most like to see? That Plastic Sisters of Battle was the most answered. That is certainly what I put. There's another one, like sort of give a negative view or something that, or something bad about GW or something like that, and I bet you most of that was just, like, the prices as well. So they know people want Plastic Sisters. I mean, they joke about it enough, and I don't think they'd joke about them unless they were actually planning on doing them. I hope. The thing is, after all this, when they do come out, I probably wouldn't have that much interest in collecting them. A lot of interest in selling them, mind you. Sisters of Silence are certainly very popular, so Sisters of Battle should do really well. Lower prices, yeah. But that all fell on deaf ears, though. Yeah, definitely thinking like a muted blue for the tentacles. And that What Gamer is here. Hello. Managed to catch the last bit of the stream. Yeah, we've still got 40 minutes left on this one, so... Oh, this Avaland, it still isn't actually dry on here, so we'll leave that a bit longer. Useless. Yeah, see, I was thinking about it the other day, like, what will happen to the Sisters of Silence now, like, the Custodians have got their own book. Will the Sisters of Silence be plonked in with the Sisters of Battle? It's a possibility, isn't it? Blues. I just don't like the GW blues. I don't like any of them. They need to do a really dark blue. Well, you didn't mention Incubi Darkness. There's Thousand Suns. Stegadon Scale Green might be quite good. I know it's a green, not a blue. Well, that's more of a dark turquoise, isn't it? Might be done at Christmas, so they can say, here's our Christmas present. Who knows? So not a colour or tentacle I usually do. What I'm hoping for, Shades by Fire Slayers. Yeah, they're not going to be far off. They are not far off. The one miniature form that we have seen looks really nice, I think. If a new elf model has a brother, then you finally get a plastic sister. Oh, that's not a tentacle, that's a branch. I feel this edition will be the edition we'll get with Plastic Sisters Battle, because so many codexes are being like rushed out that I feel that that's just so they can start getting some newer factions to come out later on in the edition, and maybe expand on certain ones and do new ranges of miniatures for certain ones. Yeah, I'm quite digging that actually. Yeah, that blue does really work, doesn't it? Each way. Yeah, it works. I'll get these ones on the base done as well. I'll reply to that later. Yeah, he's coming along. I introduced you Bob for Blight Tree. Bob had nothing better to do, so he dyed his hair blue. So, getting there. Does sort of bring out the tree a little bit, which is nice. But once we get all the little details going, that'll look pretty cool. Need to watch more dead tree pics. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you was here early on in the stream when I actually googled. I'd actually googled on my phone just like pictures of tree bark. That's how we got this sort of whitey green colour. Oh, getting around here is a bit tricky. It's not a model I'd recommend gluing together and then painting. Yeah, there is a Nurgling sticking out the back of a tree. You see his hand there? Bit hard to see his face, but yeah. I'm actually doing the same sort of colour as this. Make him stand out a little bit. I haven't really used much of my Nurglings, so like all the ones on the Great and Queen one I kept separate. It'd have to be a happy little tree. Yeah. That would have been a great title of the show. Damn. Painting a happy little tree. You know, you can paint your tentacles any colour you want. It's your world. Anything is possible. I don't have the calm, smooth voice of Bob Ross, so it doesn't really work as well. Feel this Nurgling should have a friend. Everybody needs a friend. Yeah, I don't have the Afro perm either. My brother does. My brother has a wicked sort of, not quite Bob Ross, but he's got big curly hair. But my hair doesn't go like that. Imagine a miss watching the Internet Explorer history. Pawn, 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 tree back, pawn, pawn, and then your own explanation. And you're not knocking 7 shades of shit out of your brush when you clean on the brush. No. No, I love it when Bob Ross is just like. That's why he's so calm, because he takes all his frustration out of cleaning his brush and then he's just back to being calm. You don't paint another one because he needs a friend. Tell you what, this tree is not getting a little friend. I don't know if I could paint another one of these. Can we get the rest of the sepia on? Don't need a lawnmower for all that hair cutting. definitely worrying about being too neat with this wash. Slopping it all on. To be fair, this doesn't really look like a happy little tree, does it? Thinking how many trees you think we work in the game. Guessing 3. Maybe. Do you like looking at photos of your viewers' models? Actually, I do. There is an email address at the bottom of the screen if any of the viewers do want to send in miniatures. We will share them on the show, so there's that. And there's more tentacles there I missed. I thought there was only 3 lots, but no, there's 4. Out comes the Stegolan scale green again. I actually read that to the tune of the song. Oh dear. I'm not going to get that stuck in my head. Man says I might consider. Feel free. Anything you want shared on the screen, I'm more than happy to do so. Don't think we've had any models shared for a couple of weeks, actually. They do like to slow the stream down sometimes. Harry says, I'll just watch and smoke. Sounds like a plan. I've got Vallejo basin effects, so intrigued to try them out. They're in the post while I'm sitting feverishly. Yeah, certainly let us know how you get on with them. Oh, I know which one you mean. Like the iridescent colours. Is it Green Stuff World or something? I've seen them. I've seen some videos on them. They seem quite cool. They seem like a bit of work, especially if you're using them by brush. But yeah, they're pretty neat. I would almost paint everything with that. Yeah, they seem pretty cool. Marines would look pretty snazzy with them, wouldn't they? I think stuff like that, though, they're a bit of a novelty. It's like when I got some chrome paint. Like, it's fun, but there's not much you can do with it. Once the base coat's down, it's down. They look nice, but you can't do a lot else with it, otherwise you'll lose the effect. I'm using some Shabty Bone here. I'm not sure if that's the right colour choice. Not do these little straps and stuff. What have we got? Nope. Nope. Steel leaves them drab, that'll do. Yeah, airbrush definitely has the best result. I've seen a couple of videos where people have done them by brush and they need a lot of coats. Crime Index says I was thinking to get a box of them for my Primaris. Yeah, I think they'd look really cool on Marines. Anything with sort of big flat armour panels, I think they'd work really well on. Well, I mean, that's the thing as well, isn't it? You don't need much of a shade or highlight with stuff like that, because they just look so nice out of the pot. Decided on Bieltan for my Eldar colour scheme. The army from White Dwarf a while back was amazing. Nice. You can't go wrong with Bieltan. Yeah, Bieltan of a white and green. The yellow and blue ones are Eandon. And Samhain are the red ones, Ulfri are the black ones. And there's Aotic as well, which are the blue ones. Okay. Now for time, we got 20 minutes. To be honest, it doesn't matter if I overrun a little bit tonight. I don't know what time the missus is back, so I can make the most of this time. I want Xandri Dust. Do I want Xandri Dust? Are you Xandri Dust? You are Xandri Dust. Craig, what army would you use on AOS if you had to do a bat rep with Nigel? Well, as a Nigel Farage Nigel. Had to do a bat rep with him. I don't know, something I could wipe the floor of him really quickly so he could piss off. To be fair, if I was going to do a Age of Sigmar bat rep, my options are quite limited to Stormcast and Demons at the moment. I could maybe throw a few Chaos stuff together, but my elves still need a few more squads really to be able to get a proper army. And my Kharadron Overlords really need a lot of help. I do have a little bit of Khorne Bloodband, but it's only really the stats set and some Blood Warriors and Skull Crushers added to them. I'm probably going to sell off my Khorne Demons. Really, I should have stuck them on eBay. I should have stuck them on eBay today, really. So I'll have to do it next week. I still need to sell my Crimson Fists. Got a very large Crimson Fist army that I need to sell. Well, I don't need to, but I have no idea what you're going on about now, Harry. I don't know. Just painting all the bones and skulls and stuff now. I don't know what's happened there. I've got some sepia or something on that tentacle. I'll just go back over that. So, there, so I was answering. I see you sold your Blood Angels this week. Yeah, I did. They looked great. I have those figures already, though. Yeah, the Bitzbox Marines / Blood Angels, I did sell them. Got £74 for them. And they were at £32 with 9 minutes to go, and then it just shot up at the end. It's like, wow. Yeah, I think with them, if I'm going to do a Bitzbox Marine Army again, I'll just maybe do Primaris or do them slightly different. There was a lot of stuff still on 25mm bases and half painted. I do like the idea of doing silver and red rather than white. It's be easier to paint for starters, so thought, yeah, sell them off. Or start again in the future. Clear out some more space. So they're gone. My pre-Heresy Raven Guard I've also sold, and my Halo Grand Command stuff's gone. So yeah, I'm thinking just older stuff now, like some really old stuff. A lot of my well, my Crimson Fist army is from like 5th edition. I'll probably sell a lot of that. Some of my old Chaos stuff, like the old Plague Marines, I'll probably just get rid of. Some of my old Khorne Demons I've had for a long time, get rid of them. I'm sort of starting Demons again. I'm like I've got like a load of Slaanesh stuff what someone's painted for me. Like 2 squads of Demonettes and some Seekers. They're really nice. And obviously a lot of my Nurgle stuff can be added to the Demons. So I'll probably redo Demons. Don't know much about him, but there was an interview of him on Greek television channel, so I thought about you. Thought you would love him. Yeah, just think Donald Trump light, and you got him. Basically, he's not as bad, but he's up there. Any update on that city you're building with Jab? Yeah, it's me, Wayne, and Jab, and Wayne has been painting some Stormcast for it, and they look really cool. As for me, I haven't done anything apart from a Steam Tank and an Empire General, so that's something for a future stream, I think, to get on some of the Empire guys. There's a lot of stuff I want to get for it, though. So, yeah, it will get there. The Bitzbox City will get there. I'm the one who's slacking on it at the moment. But I definitely will get a load more handgunners for it. I just love the free guild stuff. I just want to see more of it. I'd love some of it to be in stock. So I'm gonna do some aggro around here. How long we got? Quarter of an hour. Sweet. Nah, it's looking alright actually. There's no little details and shit at the back. We'll need doing. I could probably wash all these skulls as well. Probably dry. So now it says little tentacle protruding out of her back as well. I'll have to paint. I haven't really decided how I'm going to highlight for tentacles yet. Obviously it'll be a lighter version of the colour. So maybe some Sotek green or something, but just lightly dry brush it. But I'll worry about that future. Maybe that's an idea for some conversion video. 3 guild minis. I really want to do an army, but need some variation. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all. Adam Rogers said I've sent a picture if you want to have a look. Sweet. I don't know why I didn't get the notification sound, as I normally do. So, Adam Rogers has sent a really awesome Chaos Knight. So let's get that up on the screen. Let's get it saved. So, bear with me while I save that to the desktop. Oh, it's so slow tonight. Right. And then we'll get that up on the screen. Oh, everything is so slow. Images. Maybe even using third party. Yeah, that's a really good idea actually. I'll have to add that to my list. The list is quite good at the moment. See, the next one's the Death Guard Lord conversion, which was only recently requested, but I thought, well, the stuff's already here to do it, so because with some of them I have to like order bits in or use sets. Like, I'll restock a set and take some bits from or something. So here it is, nice and small. Let's get that bigger. And I'm wondering if we can crop a bit off the bottom and top, and then we'll just expand them out. It's so annoying I can't do this and then show you guys. It's just stupid. I sort of have to. Yeah, there we go. Not so much there. Oh, what? Oh, that's left. Sorry. There we go, and then we can make that bigger. So we have a nice, really cool Chaos Knight. Very cool. Really like the hazard stripes actually. Really good. I'm guessing the Iron Warriors. If not, I'd make a very good Iron Warriors knight. Yeah, you have to wait for these shades to dry and admire this. That was really cool. Really, really, really well done. Underdog Painting is here. Hello. Oh, I don't know what's happening. My chat keeps flashing for some reason. I don't know what's that about. No, that's really, really nice. 2 thermal cannons as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, the hazard stripes are amazing. Really good. Is that an airbrush job on them? Because if it isn't, then that's just ridiculous. But no, really, really nice. Really like that. Trying to think what else we've got on this. Iron Warrior / Black Legion. Yeah, it'd work well for either, wouldn't it? Let's get our little Nurgling friend. I'm sure I use Fenrisian, yeah. And the dog says, hey, are we okay? We are very good. Hope you are too. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't done that, if you haven't used mask and tape on them hazard stripes, then that's just ridiculous talent. I'll get this little Nurgling hiding out the back there. I'm not going to bother painting his horn because it's already sort of quite white. A bit hard to see on the camera. Then you can just have a tiny little highlight, it'll be right. Underdog Painting has reached 500 subs. Nice. Really, really annoying with the changes to the YouTube monetization thing though. I think now you've got to have like 1,000 subs to get monetized. rather than 100, which is stupid. I know it's affected a lot of small channels. To be honest, YouTube monetization makes fuck all. But that is still annoying, but no, nice, you're halfway there to that anyway. It's good reaching these milestones. I mean, I can't wait till we can get to 10,000. We're still way off, but just keep doing what you do and your subs will just keep going up and up. But yeah, well done. It's really cool. It's hard to get started, but now you're sort of getting there. You'll find your subs will just keep going up. If you just keep producing content, you'll be fine. It's just getting started, which is the tricky bit. Oh. Oh no, I broke a bell. Oh dear. I just slipped that in my hand. Oh. Rest in peace, little bell. I should be able to glue that back on quite easily though. Yeah, we'll super glue that. I'm doing a comp to win a first strike boxer. Yeah, competitions and stuff really help. I need to do some more to entice people onto our Patreon. We don't have many people on there at the moment. That's gone down a little bit. When we have had them in the past, that really helps. So yeah, subscriber giveaways are always a really good idea. That's cool. Yeah, my mate's channel's getting there. He's only got a handful of subs still, but his videos are really good. I should have a small cameo in the next one, which is going out on Saturday. I think it should be Saturday if he's actually got it edited. But he's having a hard time just sort of getting it off the ground. But he hasn't had a lot of time to really work on it. But it's one of the things, if you stick at it, it'll go up eventually. Your views go up. I was looking at some of our older videos, even like just some painting ones, and really surprised by how many views they rack up over the time. It's crazy. How said I did a 60 quid Ford World giveaway and then stopped because I really had no time. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to sort of put some time into it. I have found actually with doing this channel, finding the time. So it really looks like the backdrop slipped on the thingy behind me. That's just the light. Yeah, I found a YouTube channel does take up a lot of time. The conversion videos are good because they're not as time consuming. But then you just got to get all the bits and stuff for them. So, but yeah, if you've got the time to put the work in, then yeah, you'll just keep growing. But one that had a really nice army. I know someone who won one of our Shadespire sets, actually sent it back to GW in return for a voucher. They should have just emailed us asking for something else. Because they were sent directly from Games Workshop because it was easy. We are actually giving away a Horticulus Slimux miniature for anyone on the $10 or over pledge this month. If anyone's interested in winning one of them, just go on our Patreon. I haven't really pushed that giveaway so much. But the next giveaway for next month, we'll probably do something bigger and push it a bit more, trying to get a few more people signing up. We actually have a $35 pledge now, where people can get 2 bits bags every month. It's quite cool. I'm thinking of doing a higher pledge, just maybe for like some sponsorship or something. Like someone can go on a higher pledge and then they can sponsor our videos and that. Something I'm thinking of. Vander says great unclean one. I am tempted. I am tempted. Mine's mainly a showcase video channel, but I do commissions to get money that way. Yeah, that's good. I mean, if you're doing paying commissions, then definitely having a channel to show off your work and stuff is really good. And Tom G says hi. Hello. Join us right near the end. By which time I might find the bloody paint I want. What are we looking for? Nope. No. My paints are everywhere. I need to have a good sort out again. I'm looking for like Thousand Suns blue. I've got Thunderhawk blue. Thunderhawk blue might be alright. That's sort of like grey and muted. That might work better actually. Just gonna dry brush it. Dry brush on the tentacles. I don't want it to be too heavy a highlight. And it doesn't really need to be too neat. Ah, that's alright, that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. We know, like, obviously pledging on the Patreon, it can be a big expenditure doing it every month, so we understand when people just come in and just do a month here and there and then go and, like, cancel if they've got other expenditures. That's understandable. We don't worry about that. I mean, I'm not too worried. It's handy to have it because it does help me then finance stuff for the channel, which is nice. But we don't push it like other people do because, you know, it's not there to pay the bills. It's just, it all gets put back into the channel, whether it be through models, terrain, equipment. All sorts, really. It's just a nice little bonus rather than anything, because unless you're a massive channel, you won't make nothing from YouTube ads. We make about £50 a month from them. It's nothing really, is it? Yeah, I'm liking that dry brush. That's looking nice. Right. I'll just finish this dry brush and then we better call it a night. I think with Patreon, I've sort of like learned. It's been sort of a 50. Sorry, I've found it's sort of been a bit of a learning curve what to sort of give people, and yeah. Oh, Madco sent this week's derail picture. Hopefully it'll come through then. I was putting none oil on my Vindicator and I ran out. Oh no. There we go. That's brilliant. That is actually brilliant. Yeah. To answer your question, Harry. So, I think we should end with that mad cow, shouldn't we? We have to end with that. That's great. Oh, where have I saved it to? There it is. So Mad Cow sent me this. That's very good. OJ got sentenced to 33 years in prison and was still released before Plastic Sisters of Battle. That is funny. You have to show after that reaction. Yeah, oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's so true. Oh god, I try to think of like. I mean, there's probably loads of things like this you could do, isn't there? So much stuff has happened in that before they even get released. So yeah, very good. And for that, on that note, we're going to leave it there. So this is how far we got. Not too bad. Obviously got to do base, but not a great deal left on the actual tree itself. Got to highlight these areas. A few little details on the back, but pretty much there. I've got to fix that broken bell. Panda says, what the fuck? So yeah, hopefully next week I'll be able to show you a finished tree. And who knows what I'll be working on by then. Who knows? I might have some of the custodies, guys. Should be fun, if you like gold. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. As always, it's been a fantastic show. I'm enjoying these. I really enjoy these, so... Madcap says you could do lighting in the bottom to do a glow in the mouth. Oh, that is such a good idea. That is a good idea. We'll have to see. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and see you all again. Should see you again next week. Harry says all free guild. Yes, could well be some free guild. That's not a bad shout. I'll see you all next week.